welcome back to the Kingdom of Nemsun. We're back on the single-player modded Minecraft series, playing with the Taylor Kingdoms, the Millionaire, and the Grimoire of Gaia mod, as well as a few other supporting mods that I'm playing around with as well, just to help me out. And we're back at the grinding of getting the place laid out so the Grimoire of Gaia mobs can't spawn inside my base area. Last episode, which was a couple of weeks ago, quite a while ago really, last episode, was all showing the things that the Millionaire villages build when they fully expand. And I've done a little bit of work over there as well, just to keep them expanding. But the main reason that I've been not making episodes with Kingdom of Nemsun just recently is all about the issues that I've been having with it. The original idea behind the Kingdom of Nemsun was to have the Taylor Kingdoms mod in full working order. And as you know, I've had to cut back on my usage of the Tale of Kingdoms because a lot of things are broken in it. Now, I've recently had another word with the current mod developer, Nemsun, and he has informed me that he's making good progress in fixing the 1.64 version of Tale of Kingdoms, which is excellent news for everybody who is a fan of the Tale of Kingdoms mod. But right now, that doesn't really help me exactly. It does give me cause to think that this series is not going to go missing, that there's plenty that we can still do around here, that I can still keep my world saved, that I can keep this series running, and that we can have some more fun with it. However, it does keep me in the same situation where I can't really do anything specifically related to Tale of Kingdoms, which is a bit awkward, as Kingdom of Nemsun is pretty much named after Tale of Kingdoms being part of the mods. We've done a bit with the Millionaire mod, and I'm going to continue to do a bit there, trying to figure out what quests you get from them and stuff like that, and try and do some of that. But I also need to get a load of these little projects finished around the place. And I've been trying to find a way of showing you guys some of the mods that are involved here. And do something from the mods in the Modpack, as this is a modded Minecraft series. That was going to be the plan. That was going to be the plan. And now with the Grimoire Gaia mod being so aggressive, I'm sort of coping with the fact that I've got to fortify my base in such a way. Check it out. We are currently on difficulty normal, and there's nothing spawned around here. But if we have a bit of a look around, we'll see that there are definitely bad guys and neutrals over here, and around and about the place. There's just few and far between. One thing I did was I noticed that the configs for Grimoire Gaia were heavily in favour of spawning lots and lots of aggressive mobs. So I tweaked it slightly, I turned it down slightly, and I'm fortifying my base like this as well, which means a lot of hard graft, because I've got to keep chopping down those trees to keep making these half slabs to place down the grass blocks everywhere. And one of the things that was supposed to be making this a little bit easier for me was going to be the Tale of Kingdoms NPCs doing a lot of the farming of wood materials and stone materials for me to use in all my building projects. I haven't really needed to go mining in this mod pack so much, because I don't tend to use the Tinker's Construct as much as I do vanilla diamond tools and diamond armor, which I can buy from the Taylor Kingdom shop for, well, their modded gold. And as you can see, I get through quite a lot of this wood. So having those guys being able to farm wood for me was one of my little plans as to how to make this an easier process and not so much of a grind for myself. But saying that, I I can do grinding. I'm quite happy doing vanilla grinding. Modded grinding, though, it sort of defeats the object of having the mods in some cases. Especially with this Taylor Kingdoms problem. I've got a mod there where I can employ NPCs to do the mining for me, and employ NPCs to do the farming of trees for me, and everything else I can buy from their shops. And some of the shopkeepers are broken, and the guys who are supposed to be doing the cutting of wood and things like that, they are also broken. The other thing was the interaction with the Grimoire of Gaia was supposed to give me a chance to have the guards from the castle joining forces with me, and then going round and making sure that we could kill the Grimoire of Gaia mobs. But they don't walk fast enough, and so they don't do the job. So while the Taylor Kingdoms is not working, we're going to have to make a do. And by making do, I decided that I would take a little bit of a break, give it a back seat rather than just stopping it altogether, just slowing down trying to make the videos, because I would like the videos that I make to be interesting new content each time we come back to this world. Each time you come back to this series, I would like to have something new to show you. But in reality, I don't really have anything specially new and exciting to show you this time round. I'm just doing a bit of work in my world here, in my kingdom. So, there's the information gathering. Now we're going to get on with just tarting up the place a bit, sorting things out and tidying the place up. Expanding a few of the builds that we've already started over here, and just see if we can keep these mobs at bay. Still get me through a fence. Keep the mobs at bay, keep developing the area, and hopefully the Taylor Kingdoms will get fixed very soon. He's working as hard as he can on it. Get fixed very soon. We can install an updated version of it and hopefully continue where we left off. Another thing that I've got to consider is that we may have to start again. We may have to delete this world save and start again, because the Tale of Kingdoms update may require me to start afresh, and that is a possibility. I don't really want to consider it as something, though. I would rather it wasn't the most likely scenario, but it could be. It could be a scenario. It could be where we're going to be in a month's time when he's finished updating the mod. It may be that it breaks this world save and I have to start again. And we'll do that when the time comes. We'll do that when the time comes. If we need to. There's also been suggestion that I add a few more mods into this pack that we've got here, and just give it something new to play around with. And that's also a very valid option. Oh, wait a minute. Before I move to a new part of that topic, there has been a submission by one of my viewers who put together a mod pack, and he called it the Fantasy Kingdom. And it pretty much has the mods in here that I've got here as well. And it looks nice. I like it. It's got quite a few other mods in it as well, such as roguelike dungeons and jabber barrels. I haven't got jabber barrels in this. Armor status mods and damage indicators and all those sort of RPG style combat orientated mods. It's also got quite a few other mods that I know and have used in the past in other series, like a few mods from the Hexit mod pack, and a few mods that I use on Utopia, and a few mods that I haven't heard of before and thought would look pretty cool. However, I decided not to go down the route of adding a whole load of new mods to this Taylor Kingdoms set. I want to keep it fairly true to its original concept. So, thank you very much for giving me your time to make that mod pack for me. But I think I'm just going to wait until the Tale of Kingdoms itself is fixed and then update the pack. Maybe add some new things in at that point. But for right now, what I'm thinking is we're going to take a little bit of a break from Tale of Kingdoms. We're going to take a little bit of a break from the Kingdom of Nemsun in general. I'm going to just potter around and do a few little building projects, like finishing off that place. Finishing off all of this, which means just planting and using the seeds to replace this wooden texture with a nice grassy texture all over. Maybe expand out this way a little bit, clear that area down, move it over here, maybe have a second tree farm of a different tree farm type. Bang, get away. And do things like that just in my own time and not really think about recording episodes, not really think about trying to find something to put in my next episode for you guys. So that's where we're at with Tale of Kingdoms in the Kingdom of Nemsun right now. So, I don't really know what I'm going to do in this episode, really. I'm just sort of showing you some plans and giving you some ideas about what I want to achieve while you're not watching. And talk about a few things that I will be doing for you to watch while this is all happening off camera in my own time when I feel like playing. Yeah, I'm going to finish that build. I'm going to possibly make some more tree farms over here, finish the roof off that, get the wall sorted and situated a bit better, maybe give those towers some uses, maybe organise these farms a little bit better because I've just filled in this one here. Make some more vanilla style automated farms because there's no automated farming mod in this. Check out the village over there. Let's have something to eat first before I start throwing pills. Check out the village over there. I've started doing some building over there for a bit. Let's go out and have a look. Carry on doing that and developing that village so that it's got something new about it, something decent, I hope you'll think. Let's have a look. Look, I've put a wall around it a bit better. The original temporary cobblestone wall I've started replacing in this section here, extending it from the barracks over there and bringing it up here, sloping it up and giving it a bit of a built-up, stockaded, big wall feel, and it's just high enough still for nothing to be able to get over, except for me. I've been putting down the half slabs again and covering them in seeds, which is another job. Building all this around so that the Grimoire Gaia mobs won't be able to spawn. And I've been... Oh, load in, please, load in. I've been putting their slabs, their bricks on top of these slabs. Let me see, can I hit this? So we've basically got this. We have a spot of dirt in there. We stick some grass on it, and then we would stick one of these slabs that they give us on top to give us pathways and roadways. Hang on a second. That's better. Yeah, so I've been doing things like this around the place just to see how it looks, to try and adjust. Now they've finished building and developing everything around here. Now that side's not loading. Because they're not building and developing around here, I feel confident that all this hard work that I'm putting into making their place secure from Grimoire Gaia is going to be worthwhile. So there's also this that I'm developing out. And I'm going to completely leave the Tale of Kingdoms city over there, just use it as resources every now and again and go and buy some stuff. And use that to, yeah, just basically replace my diamond armor every time I die if I lose it and things like that. I've still got some decent contacts over there. There's plenty of shopping to be done. But overall, my aim is to just tidy the place up in preparation to continue the series at a later date when the Tale of Kingdoms is working properly, and potentially adding in another couple of mods that will feel fun and exciting as part of this same theme. And I'll probably be drawing from that mod pack that my My nameless subscriber. I'll give him nameless because I actually, I think I know him by his real name rather than his YouTube subscriber name. So I will not give him a shout out just in case. He knows who he is. I'll probably use ideas from that mod pack and throw a few of them into here, just to add things and add a bit of detail. But for now, that's about where we're going to leave the Tale of Kingdoms. I might do something with the villages as well and get some infinite breeding thing done. But it's mostly just prepping the area for what we've already got and building some vanilla farms around the place, which I can do just when I'm pottering around off camera. And we'll come back to Tale of Kingdoms and the Kingdom of Nemsun very soon on the channel, hopefully very soon on the channel. Until then, there are a few things that will be appearing. We're going to have more Utopia, plenty more Utopia. Regular Visocraft still, don't worry about that. So we're going to have vanilla Visocraft and Utopia as always. The Planet Explorers will continue as well. And there's a lot of other little new things that are coming out on the channel soon as well. And there's big projects planned on both the Utopia Cubed server and the Visocraft server. So plenty of big things to get me spending most of my time on those server play series. And not having to come over to this save and this world and find something to show you guys will give me time to focus on those series, those server play series a lot more. Which hopefully you'll find more entertaining. Right, well, there's nothing else more to be said. I've got a lot of grinding to do whenever something's going on. I'm going to get on with grinding out and building some stuff up and messing about in here. So, that is the Tale of Kingdoms update. That is the Kingdom of Nemsun episode for now. I'll be back with another episode of the Kingdom of Nemsun as soon as we've got things more sorted and established around here, and we'll potentially call it Season 2. And it may be Season 2 that we've got to restart the world because the Tale of Kingdoms has updated, or it may be Season 2 carrying on from where we left off in Season 1. Noisy villagers. Until then, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy the other series on my channel, and I will catch you in my next video. Thank you very much, and goodbye.